Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story wherein one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or message for you. So what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera to see if it's resonating with you. So starting with deck number 1, could your story or message be here in deck number 1? All right. Or could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Could your story and message be here? Or is your story or message here in deck number 3? Could your story and message be here? All right, so we will go ahead and get started with deck number 1. We have the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Hermit. Overall energy, we have the Queen of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Sun. All right. So this energy here, you may be thinking about a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or maybe a water sign's thinking about you. I feel like something also could be on pause. There's some sort of temporary time out, or maybe you're taking some sort of break. I feel like you're wanting some sort of isolation at this time. You also could be waiting for someone to open up or trust you. It almost looks like at some point there is a loss of trust. So there's someone that maybe you feel very close to, someone who feels like a friend, someone who you feel very excited about, and maybe there's been a pause in communication. You also might be thinking about some sort of ideas, career-wise. Something could be going on where you're trying to come up with a new idea. Maybe you're waiting on an idea, or you have this idea but you're kind of sleeping on it at the moment. But it looks like there is some sort of break or time out. I'm also getting here something in regards to lack of attention. I feel like you could be getting a lot of attention from people that you don't mind, but there's someone in particular that is not giving you any attention. So you might be feeling ignored or rejected in some way, shape, or form. I feel like some of you are going to be doing some sort of soul searching. I feel like maybe some of you are feeling like something's missing. You guys might also be looking into your beliefs, like something about your traditional beliefs. You're abandoning them. Maybe you're no longer believing in something, or you're seeing something just differently now. Some of you are searching for your answers through astrology or any type of esoteric knowledge. And then some of you are just studying for school, especially if you feel like you're failing or you don't understand something. I feel like there's something that you don't understand and you're trying to figure it out, but it's like you're wanting to take matters into your own hands. You're like, let me figure this out. You might not be telling people too that you're feeling a certain type of way. It's like maybe you're having too much pride to ask for help, or there's too much pride to let someone know that you're thinking about them, or that you need something, you need some assistance, or want some sort of attention. I feel like you're not talking about it. You're more so being an introvert, or suffering in silence, or going within for your own answers here. Something also could be going on with your health. Not sure what that is, but it looks like some of you could be going through something and you want to figure it out on your own. Some of you are either frustrated because you're losing weight or gaining weight and can't understand why. Yeah, something's going on where you're feeling isolated. In a love situation, just really looks like you aren't communicating with someone, and although you want to talk to them, you're not reaching out to them, and they're doing that, or you both are doing it to each other. So yeah, someone misses the attention. You also could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a Virgo, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There does seem to be like a lot of fire energy in your chart. I feel too like someone was motivated to do something. So maybe you were motivated to pursue a dream, a passion, or a goal. But then it looks like you were learning about something and then you made a mistake and you're beating yourself up about some mistake that you made. You're like, how did I miss that? How did I skip over? How did I not see this coming? So it's something that I feel like you're beating yourself up about. Again, that could go back to those of you that might be in school. You might make some sort of mistake at work that could cost you your job. You could have been moving too fast, doing things too quickly, and then miss some sort of detail. You might have to do something over. I feel too in a love situation that something takes off really, really fast. Like there's mutual attraction. It seems like your heart is racing when you're near this person. You're hearing angels, you're hearing music, and things move really fast, and it seems like it's really mutual. And then I feel like something changes. Maybe you don't hear from this person. So especially if you end up sleeping with somebody, and because you felt like, hey, we're on the same page, and then the next thing you know, this person's disappeared or they ghosted you to find themselves, or maybe it turns out that somebody isn't really ready to start dating. They thought they were. Something is also coming off as Sleeping Beauty. Like somebody seems to be waiting on their Prince Charming. I feel like some of you are praying or meditating. I feel like you're also listening to your intuition. I feel like you're trying to learn how to just be patient and listen to your intuition, or trust your intuition. But then something happens and your patience runs thin, and you're like, I don't have time for this, and you do something very hastily, and then it ends up not working out. Try not to rush into something, because I feel like maybe you're rushing or you're acting too quickly that leads into disappointment. I also feel like if you were supposed to be taking some sort of trip or traveling, maybe something doesn't go as planned, or maybe someone leaves without you and you were supposed to go. Or you end up having to go alone, and you thought you were going to be able to go with somebody or go with some friends, and it turns out you end up doing something on your own. I also feel like somebody is receiving some sort of messages, but then they're not getting a response. And it's like, I just poured my heart out, or I just said all this stuff, and then this person doesn't say anything back. And then there's this feeling of embarrassment, or feeling stupid or something, and wondering how come this person has not responded or acknowledged something that you put out there. You're like, well, I put myself out there. Why didn't they do that in return? I feel like some of you are feeling like you're your best company right now. Let me look at this Five of Pentacles. Six of Cups fell out. You might miss somebody and just refuse to admit it or acknowledge it. Or someone misses you and they refuse to acknowledge it. I feel like somebody's trying to move on. And again, it looks like someone moved away or is moving away, and it's happening so quickly. Okay, so I also see something in regards to someone sneaking off, someone taking some sort of advantage to go away. And I feel like they didn't tell anybody. Either somebody quit their job and it was so random or unexpected, or someone decided to ghost somebody or leave a relationship. There is some sort of abandonment, or secretly feeling left out or abandoned or ignored. I also feel like some of you missed the boat, or you feel like you missed out on an opportunity, and then you keep checking to see if the opportunity is coming back around, or if you made a mistake. You're like, you're questioning, did you make the right decision? So I also saw something about composing a message or composing a letter. Now, in somebody's situation, I feel like somebody was lied to. Somebody did not talk about the family that they had or the relationship that they were in, or they left out the part that they had a baby, or left out the part that they just came out of a relationship. This might be a fresh breakup I'm picking up. So there's still some sort of interaction with whoever this person was dealing with. I also feel like somebody is being left for another person. It's like someone felt like the grass was greener on the other side. Yeah, I feel like someone thought the grass was greener on the other side, and it turns out it wasn't, but I feel like it's too late. I feel like the passion may be burned out really quickly. Maybe something was just shallow. Maybe it was just lust. It was just too surface. I feel like somebody walked away from a situation. If you recently got ghosted, I feel like somebody may have felt like it wasn't what they thought it was. It was just physical. They got something out of their system. It does almost seem like if you got ghosted, turns out that you were just like a rebound, or someone thought that they weren't happy in their relationship, but that also could be what you did to somebody. Maybe you thought you were into somebody and you were like it was just shallow based. If something happened at a job or concerning work, I feel like, I don't know if you get fired or if you quit. It looks like now you're looking for work though. Especially if you made some sort of mistake. It looks like now you're looking for work. Now also, some of you, this has to do with a Virgo, especially. I also feel like it has to do with looking for someone, or someone's looking for you. Someone's been trying to find you. Yep. Seven of Swords. Someone's lurking around trying to gather some information, trying to maybe someone is going as far as to do one of those background searches, trying to find out if they can find the last address. Somebody might have accidentally deleted a phone number out their phone, and then maybe they did it in haste and they were like, I shouldn't have did that. I was emotional. Now I don't know how to get their number back. Or maybe you're having to go through your old phone bills to find somebody's number. Like, I feel like somebody is trying to find out information on another person. Either you're doing that to someone or someone's doing that to you. I also feel like you might be searching, trying to find out information in regards to a water sign, or water signs trying to find out things about you. Somebody wants to know if it's true or not. You also may have asked someone to find something out for you, or you're unaware that somebody, like, they have one of their friends or somebody trying to find out information for them. They're like, see what you can find out about this person and come back to me type energy. I feel too like someone does not yet have the courage to say something up front. Let me look at this. Something is ongoing. Like, I feel like somebody keeps rereading something or rewatching something or listening to something over and over again. Someone is like, let me rewind this. Let me go back. Let me loop this. Something is like looping. I also feel like someone spoke about something, but they were nervous as they spoke. And like a lot of something came out too fast. Someone is like, I get nervous when I talk. I heard the name Richard for someone. Someone rushed into some sort of decision and did something without thinking. I also see something about some sort of rumors too. I feel like there's been some sort of rumors. Something's going around. It's like, do you know what's going around about this person? Do you know if these rumors are true? I feel like somebody is trying to address some rumors as well. So this could be a work situation, or maybe it's just in your personal life dealing with friends or family members. But I feel like someone is something's going on in regards to rumors. Now also I see somebody signing documents without really reading them, making some sort of agreements, and then feeling like, oh my God, what did I just agree to? So it's some sort of documents. You could have signed a new document for, your paperwork for taxes, a job, a lease. Yeah. I feel like someone was so passionate about something that now it's like you said something or rushed into something because you were so passionate about it, and then you're like, what did I say? Like, or maybe I should take it back. Yeah, I just feel like you said something without thinking, or someone around you did. Yeah. That and something about feeling left out. Something about a trip and feeling left out. People went without you, or you decided to leave someone behind. Yeah, so basically those are the messages that I have for those of you that chose deck number 1. Let's move on to deck number 2. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords, King of Wands. Overall energy, we have the Three of Cups, the Sun, and the Hierophant. All right. So the overall energy, I feel like you guys are happy. It looks like you guys are celebrating. You guys are spending time with people that you care about. You might be socializing. I feel like there's also, you guys might literally be looking into the sky and looking at like amazing things that you're seeing in the sky. Maybe the sun looks radiant. Maybe you're admiring the moon. Anything, it just kind of looks like you guys are stargazing. I feel like you are also spending time with people that you really trust and adore. You might be getting a lot of attention. I see a friendship being formed. You might be starting some sort of new friendship that's really special. Something seems to be like the highlight of your week. I also feel that there's you might feel popular or admired, or feel like you're just in the spotlight, and I feel like you're trying to remain humble, or you have your friends around you to keep you humble. Looks like you're also either giving out a lot of advice that's uplifting and inspiring. I feel that the path that you've been on has awakened something within you or enlightened something within you. You might be on some sort of path of enlightenment. Maybe you're meeting people who are on a similar path, or meeting people who you have things in common with. You also might be very creative this week. I feel like things are also being confirmed for you. You're very excited about things that are coming into fruition and things that are manifesting. You definitely look like you are in your element this week. I also get the energy of confidence and kind of marching to the beat of your own drum. Like you are in a state of bliss. I feel you don't really care what people are saying about you. I feel like you are having so much confidence about yourself or about some sort of direction that you're taking, that you really are oblivious. You don't care. You're definitely celebrating. You're happy. You're content with yourself. I feel like you're also having some sort of wish fulfillment. Looks like you're jumping for joy. Definitely looks like you are having some sort of breakthrough moment. Let's say you start a business. This could be really good if you start a business this week, or you've already started some sort of business. I feel that the reviews are really good. I feel like you're getting a lot of positive feedback. I feel like people are very supportive. I feel like you stand out from your competitors. You're definitely shining and standing out if you start a business. If you're in the arts, the performing arts, I feel that you're getting a lot of recognition for something that you do, especially if you work behind the scenes, like directing or sound engineering, like something. It seems like you could be getting a lot of recognition for the knowledge that you are sharing or contributing with everyone, because you're just in the spotlight. You could be some sort of fashion designer and things are just like taking off. There's that treasure here. There's so much gold in these pictures. So it looks like you guys feel like you have hit the jackpot in your situation. Also, if you are dating, there's someone that definitely is standing out. You might feel that you hit the jackpot in love, especially if you were looking for someone who could be your best friend as well as your lover. I feel like you're having fun. Now, I will say something's going on where this is a weird situation where I see both commitment, but the Three of Cups here. So if you are just starting dating, this is just indicating that things are going well. Maybe you are meeting people that are like-minded, that are also looking for commitment. Others of you, something could be confirmed. It looks like there's some sort of agreement, or there's something being established where this is some sort of open relationship. If this is not you, there's no need to curse other people out. But some people are happy about the fact that they have some sort of agreement, and maybe these people don't care about what other people think. But it does look like a structured open relationship. So it's like an open relationship, but it has rules. It has regulations. People have to abide by certain strictures in the relationship. And that's why it works for them. Now, if there are any rumors going around, or if someone is spreading rumors, I feel that someone's going to get caught. Someone's deception could also be put in the spotlight. So if someone has been spreading rumors, or if someone has not been real around you, or if you have not been real, I feel like it will be exposed. I also feel that you may be unaware that someone is watching you, and this person who's watching you could be a star. They could be popular, have some sort of status, or famous. Matter of fact, I am getting a government official here. So someone might belong to or work in the government or be in the military some way, shape, or form, or someone might be political or work in the political field. If you were up for a promotion, this is good. I feel like you are going to get a promotion. In a love situation, you also could be secretly pursued, or it could be confirmed of who's pursuing you. Maybe someone has the courage or the nerve to come forward that they have been watching you or checking you out. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Also could be a Taurus. I feel that you guys are going to be very motivated this week. You're very motivated, very courageous, feeling inspired. Some of you might feel as if you have met your divine counterpart. I'm looking at these flames. So some of you may feel like you found your twin flame. It's funny, a lot of times when I see something about soulmates, I see the sun and moon always coming out together in the deck. So the only thing, one person is an introvert and one person is an extrovert. Okay, I think someone's going to receive a secret invitation or a secret message. I'm seeing someone with black Jordans, something in regards to black Jordans. Yeah, so anybody that's lurking, I feel like they're going to get called out. Someone also might be doing something to get your attention. Yeah, if you weren't paying attention to somebody's efforts, I feel like at some point it's going to be revealed who this person was. Either they're going to come forward or they're going to get caught, leaving some sort of evidence behind. And it's weird because I'm getting someone who is, well, I said an introvert and an extrovert, so I am getting someone who is coming off as shy at times and needing to push themselves out of their comfort zone. Someone is just like, I have to do this because I'm not comfortable yet. You also could be trying to avoid communication with someone, even though there's an attraction there, but by them snooping or spying, they get caught. All right, now for some of you, it could be finding out that you were in a third-party situation. Something about it still seems known, like people knew about this. Or it's like it was secret at first and then they came out with the truth about, like, okay, here's the truth. Here's what's really going on. Maybe it's a situation where someone is just living with somebody, but they're not necessarily together, but they're still friends. It might be something kind of off like that. Does seem like someone left out a little bit of information, but at the same time, I kind of feel like this person wants you to figure it out. They're like, I hope they figure it out. So somebody might get clumsy with leaving evidence behind on purpose. And I was getting something about accused, being accused of something. So I don't know if someone is being accused of something. And it's like, why don't you just ask me? I don't know. Who is this? Now I'm seeing somebody that also maybe has hazel eyes. They're light or hazel colored, even if they are dark skinned. Someone also may have tribal tattoos. And I feel like someone used to have a pet reptile. So it could have been a snake, it could have been a lizard, but I feel like someone used to have a pet reptile, or they do. If someone has a dog, it's a big dog. Someone wants you to know that you know. They want you to know that they're looking at you, looking at them. Okay, this is a weird example. This is the best example I can give. Is you know how, like, let's say for instance you were at the police station and there's a window that looks like a mirror. You know that there's people behind there. So it's like somebody just kind of stares into it and they're like looking like, I know you see me. And they're like, I know they can't see us, but they're making it clear that they know someone's back here. So it's kind of like I'm watching you watching me type of energy. I almost feel like somebody is saying, do you like what you see? So they're being devious, mischievous, and flirty a little bit. In a love situation, I feel that your love interest is at a distance. I also feel like maybe someone does not, either someone doesn't want strings attached, or someone doesn't want to put a label on the relationship. They just want to say, you know, we're together, that's all that matters type energy. Be careful of people. If you're not just looking for fun, this might not be the relationship for you. But like I said, if it's new, maybe you just have to stick around and see where it's going to go. But if you know what you want off the bat, then don't get into it. I see you guys also happy about some sort of opportunity that's being given to you, especially financial opportunity. It's everything that you wished for. But I also feel like you're not telling people about some sort of opportunity. Like, you might not tell people what you do for a living, or that you've been hired, or how you're making your money. Romantically, I feel like someone will confirm their feelings for you. They could be fire or water. You also might get invited to go into business with someone, or you're inviting someone to go into business with you. Something's going on where I feel that you were torn at first about something, and then at some point you said, it might seem like you're being cruel, but you're like, I have to do what's best for me. This is who I am, or this is what I need to do. So it's like you just get tunnel vision. And I don't want to say you're climbing over people, but it just looks like you are doing whatever it takes to be successful. And it does look like you're having to close yourself off to people's feelings. You're like, I can't worry about people's feelings when it comes to my success or my career or my decisions. I also feel like somebody might ask you to come visit them, or you might ask someone to come visit you. And for whatever reason, it's a difficult decision to make. I don't know if it's because it looks like you got the money to travel, unless it's that you have to go into your savings account. You're like, I didn't want to go into my savings account. But if it's something in regards to a trip, I don't know why. It just seems like it's a difficult decision to make. But I see you happy or glad that you did decide to do something on your own, or you're just in general glad about some sort of decision that you made. I feel like results are paying off. Maybe something that you've been working towards, it finally pays off. Also, I see some of you being your true selves or just being authentic pays off. Yeah. It looks like you're feeling liberated. You're feeling liberated, a sense of liberation. It feels good to get something off of your chest, or feels good to be honest. Some of you might let go from some sort of traditional beliefs, and you're okay with it. You're like, I don't care. I don't have to do what society says. You're standing out from society. You're not wanting to be forced into a box. You're creating your own reality, or just doing things your way, and you really just don't care. Now, also in regards to a living situation, either you are finally moving out or someone's moving in. There's some sort of changes coming to the home. Maybe you get to start working from home. Yeah. There's also something about some sort of business transaction. I feel like you're excited about some sort of business that you're starting, or some new client that you have, or some new job that you have. Like, you're excited about it and you seem really liberated. I feel like some sort of negotiation went well. You also may have just purchased a piece of property. Like, I'm seeing real estate. You might get approved for something. Yeah, I see you getting approved for a loan or some sort of real estate, and I feel like you're excited because you shouldn't have got it. Like, something, you shouldn't have got this, but here it is, it's being given to you. So it's like something is just in your favor. Like, it's like, I want to say like the gods are looking out for you, but that's the interpretation that I'm getting. It's almost like the conversation is saying, we don't normally do this, or this is not how we normally go about doing this, but we're going to do it for you. And I've mentioned something like this before in a job, like say you wanted this job so bad, but they weren't hiring, or they didn't have a position with someone that had your qualities or your skills, but they made a position or a department just for you. So I feel like someone is clearing a path for you, something for you to do individually. Yeah, something's going your way. All right, so those are the messages for those of you that picked deck number 2. Let's move on to deck number 3. Oh. We have the World, the Devil, the Star, the 8 of Cups, the 4 of Cups. Overall energy, we have the Ace of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. Okay. So communication could be some sort of theme for you. I'm getting distance. I'm getting something in regards to something seeming impossible, or just seems like far away. Something seems far-fetched. I'm also getting the energy of feeling stuck or stubborn here. Thinking about things. I feel like something's going on where you were waiting for something to happen, but things seemed stagnant. And you were thinking about something because things weren't moving along, or because things seemed stagnant. I feel like you decided you made some sort of executive decision or some sort of last minute decision. Like you had a thought. You may have decided to let something go or move on from a situation. You also may decide to relocate. I feel like there's blocked energy, especially if you're dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius. I feel like something about the energy is blocked. I feel that you also might be dealing with an offer of temptation. There's something about some sort of restriction. What is this I'm picking up? Something about restriction here. Wanting to do something but being restricted. You might be trying to restrict yourself from someone or anything that is coming off as temptation. There's also a need for you to fulfill something or to have some sort of closure so that you can move on. The thing is that I'm seeing, even though I'm seeing like this stuck energy, I feel that the star is going to give you what you asked for, or, you know, fulfill some sort of wish of yours. I feel like the universe is going to, okay, so I do see the universe opening up some sort of doorway or unblocking something for you. But then at the same time, it's like you're feeling empty or letting go or moving on. I feel like you guys are trying to move on, but sometimes you feel stuck still. Someone is covering up their feelings. I feel like someone is sad, but they're not showing it. You might be closed off towards other people, or maybe someone's being very closed off to you. If other people are trying to ask you out in regards to, anything romantic, I feel that you are not really feeling the people or the offers that are coming in. Emotionally, you may still be holding on to someone else that's at a distance, or someone who is currently giving you distance or space. I do get telepathy though. Some of you, you're feeling like you're letting go of someone who could have been like an energy vampire, because it does look like the devil is being selfish or greedy. So you might be feeling, if you're dealing with this type of energy, if it's not just romantic, it could just be people around you in general. Maybe you realize that you've been putting too much of your energy into something to the point where you're like, okay, the well is dry. Like, there is nothing else left for me to give. I'm done. So you might decide to let go or move on from any situation where you feel like you've been pouring all of your energy into it. And it looks like you might feel like enough is enough. You might experience some sort of sadness or depression. But I also feel like someone is trying to reach out to you. Someone is trying to indirectly tell you that they're sad or depressed, and that they're tired. But, I guess there's an issue with communication, because maybe someone is just not, they're being too introverted with their feelings and they need to express it. Someone is acting like a brat. I'm just looking at how his arms are folded and he's pouting. It's like a grown man pouting. So somebody is acting like a brat. I feel too like someone has been being very vulnerable, but feels like they have nothing to show for it. You guys might be feeling really sensitive this week. Something could be going on where you just feel over emotional, or you're tapped into the energies of the collective and you just feel overwhelmed emotionally by other people's energies. You might need to take a break from social media so that you can get your strength back. You may have been trying to show someone, how you feel, or someone could have been pursuing you and trying to put it out there, but I feel like something gets ignored. Someone's efforts goes unnoticed. I feel like there is so much anxiety. Like, there may be something that you're wanting to do, but your fears cause you to doubt your decisions. Like, it's something that you're wanting to do. Maybe you want to talk to someone. Maybe you want to pursue a dream. Maybe you want to travel. And then just like all these doubts come flooding in that tells you that maybe you're wrong, or maybe you're making a mistake, or maybe you aren't seeing what you thought you saw. So you might start to question if you were just being delusional about something. So yeah, also in a love situation, let's say you felt like you had a connection with someone And maybe because this person is ignoring you, you start to say, maybe I'm delusional. Maybe there is nothing there. Maybe, you know, maybe I am crazy. And so you just feel like you give up. And you start to feel like you want to just find someone that can relate to you. Or maybe you just go try to find something else to get into to fulfill that emptiness or that void that you might experience. It looks like two people are soulmates, but there's a lot of anxiety and trust issues and abandonment issues. So someone might be a reflection of your abandonment issues. You might not realize that. This person is trying to help you realize that wound that is still embedded within you. Some of you guys might start trying to find out more about Chiron and see how it's affecting you in your chart, or how it's playing out between you and another person, or just fears in general, pain in general in your life. I also feel like you guys keep getting hit with a brick wall. I feel like someone is refusing to admit their true feelings. I do feel like somebody's just like leaving you hanging. So there's also some sort of anxiety in regards to maybe a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Maybe you're having a hard time letting a water sign go, or a water sign is having a hard time letting you go. Someone is putting up a wall or a barrier because of their insecurities. Someone doesn't know how to process their feelings. Someone is too nervous. I also feel if there is some sort of a love situation, I want to say entanglement, it's like something is confusing. Like someone seems like they can't decide between earth and water, or there's some sort of on-off again situation between these two energies. One minute someone's hot, the next they're cold. I feel like every time you try to leave, you know, something happens where it's like you guys are magnets, or it's like a rubber band being stressed, and you end up, that energy gets too tense, and then it gets released and you guys come back together. But then you also just keep trying to run away from each other. People keep shutting down their feelings, and people keep being too secretive. You might be throwing a fit because it just seems like you can't get what you want. I feel like somebody does not want to admit that they're thinking about you. Yet there's this obsession. Could be dealing with an air sign. Yeah, I feel like somebody is trying to restrict themselves or suppress some sort of desires, but it's just making it worse. I also feel that someone is greedy and wants to keep everybody. They can't decide. They're like, why can't I just hold on to everybody? Yeah, so someone is avoiding, someone is purposely going out of their way from following you or talking to you, or they're following you but they're not acknowledging you or talking to you. Or if it's a work situation, like you might be doing so well at work but people are refusing to honor you or give you any type of recognition. It's like you're standing out, but no one wants to say good job, or, you know, they're just avoiding it or pretending they don't see your good works. Yeah. I feel like if you are someone who's doing well, or you're standing out, or you're looking nice, people around you are having a hard time acknowledging you for whatever reason. Now, love related, it definitely looks like there's a jealous lover lurking, who's just refusing to pursue you or acknowledge you. I'm getting strong Saturn energy. So if you study astrology, I don't know if Saturn is playing a major role for you in your life. I don't know if it's in your 7th house or your 1st house. It just seems like it's doing something, or your 4th or 10th house. I feel like something about Saturn is causing delays or restrictions. Now, it also could be because it's retrograde. Okay, so I see delays coming to an end maybe around fall. So whenever fall officially begins, fall season, I feel like that could be when all these restrictions come down. If you're doing any type of road opening spells, it still may not work. It's like taking a long time to work. Yeah. So yeah, it does look like there's going to be a release, or some, like the bar is lifted, restrictions are lifted. You're going to have more freedom around that time. It could happen sooner, but you know, if it doesn't happen within a week's time frame, might not happen until fall. It's also taking someone a long time to have the courage to either come forward and admit something, or to let go and move on. One of those depends on your situation. But someone is having a hard time doing one of those, moving forward or letting go. Also, those of you that have a birthday coming up, I feel like you're going to have clarity on or around your birthday, or you will have get a response or some sort of confirmation around that time. Let me check one last thing. You may have had a premonition about something that will manifest. This is also saying whatever help you need, you'll receive it. Especially if you're waiting for some sort of finances or income. It's saying that the universe will provide, so don't worry. You are asked to be patient about your situation. I also see some sort of healing taking place. You're also being asked to have an open mind about something. You might be too closed-minded or too narrow-minded about a situation, and you're being asked to have an open mind. I don't know if this is something in regards to your love life or your career or a living situation, but it's saying have an open mind. And I also feel like you've been prepared for something all along, but you'll realize it soon enough. Yeah. So hopefully those messages resonated. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sending you love and grace.